How does a small, forgotten town carry a secret so chilling that even time itself seems complicit? Every 20 years, someone dies the exact same way. Yet, the killer is never found. Is it a curse, a ghost, or something more sinister? Today, we uncover the haunting tale of the killer beyond time. Before we dive in, I have a question for you. Do you believe in curses? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more chilling mysteries, like this one. Nestled in the shadow of rolling hills, the town of Black Hollow might have seemed like any other rural place. But the locals know better. There's a whisper among them, a fear that surfaces every 2 decades like clockwork. It started in 1884 when young Eleanor Marsh, a schoolteacher, was found in the woods behind the old church. Her neck bore strange, precise marks, almost like she'd been strangled by hands that didn't belong to any human. The sheriff, a man of firm belief in reason, called it an accident, but the townsfolk knew better. 20 years later, in 1904, it happened again. A farmer, Amos Thatcher, was found in the same spot, his neck marked in the exact same way. Witnesses swore they'd seen shadows moving in the woods that night, but no one dared investigate further. You might be wondering how I know all this. Well, let's just say I've been following these murders for longer than I care to admit. I didn't grow up in Black Hollow, but my great-grandfather did. He was there for the second killing. He wrote about it in his journal, describing the fear that swept through the town like wildfire. I found that journal years ago, hidden in my grandmother's attic. At first, it seemed like the ramblings of an old man, but as I read on, I couldn't shake the feeling that there was something real about it. And then, in 2004, the pattern became undeniable. A young man named Peter Kane, a tourist who'd come to photograph the autumn foliage, was found in the woods. Same marks, same spot. No witnesses, no suspects. In 2024, the town braced itself. Most people had left Black Hollow by then, fleeing its eerie reputation. But not me. I came back, determined to find out the truth. The woods were darker than I remembered, even during the day. There was a strange silence there, as if the trees themselves were holding their breath. I brought equipment, a camera, a recorder, and, for good measure, a small pistol. On October 31st, the anniversary of the first killing, I camped near the spot. I thought I was ready, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. The night was unnaturally cold, and the fog rolled in thick and heavy. My campfire barely cast a glow beyond a few feet. I remember checking my watch. It was exactly midnight when it began. A low, rhythmic, thudding sound echoed through the woods like heavy footsteps on damp earth. My breath caught as I saw a shadow dart between the trees, impossibly fast. My camera lens fogged up and the chill in the air deepened to a biting frost. And then, I heard it. A whisper, no, not one, many. A chorus of voices, overlapping and indecipherable, like a broken radio signal. My recorder picked up nothing, but the sound was everywhere, closing in on me. I turned, and there it was. A figure stepped into the faint light of my dying fire. Tall, gaunt, with unnaturally long limbs and hollow eyes that glowed faintly in the dark. Its skin was ashen, almost translucent, and its fingers ended in claws. It tilted its head and I swear I heard a voice, not out loud but in my mind. "Why have you come?" My legs felt like lead. I raised my camera, but the creature moved faster than my eyes could follow. One moment it was 10 feet away. The next, its claw-like hand was inches from my throat. I don't know how I escaped. My memories are fragments, running, falling, clawing through the underbrush. When I stumbled out of the woods, my neck burned with faint marks, precisely the same as those who had died before me. So what is the killer beyond time? A spirit trapped between worlds? A cursed soul, doomed to repeat the same act of violence every 2 decades? Or something even darker, something we can't understand? And here's the question I leave you with. If you knew you could stop it, but only by stepping into its path, would you? Before you go, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. What would you do if you faced this creature in the woods? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, some mysteries are better left unsolved.